Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a puzzle genre called Heyawake puzzle. Now this puzzle comes into the shading puzzle category, and this puzzle was constructed by Shai. So I really thank the author for giving us an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So this particular puzzle was actually a viewer's request, and we are really happy to cover a video on our viewer's request because we would really look forward to your request. And so I really thank our viewers for giving us a request and regularly watching our channel. Before going to the puzzle, I would really recommend you to check out to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. Please do subscribe to the channel, and if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to this puzzle, so according to the rules of Heyawake puzzle, we need to shade some cells in the grid in such a way that no two shaded cells are adjacent to each other, right? So if you have a shaded cell, you cannot have a shaded cell adjacent to each other. You cannot have two shaded cells, right? All of the white cells in the grid will have to be connected to each other. The number in the region indicates how many of these cells are shaded in that region, right? So if it is a 0, means no cell would be shaded. If it is a 1, out of these 8 cells only one cell would be shaded. And one of the most important rule in a Heyawake puzzle is, right, so painted, I mean to say, so the white cells cannot stretch across more than one thick border. So what do we mean by that? So if you have a white cell here, let me show you what does mean. Okay, so if you have a white cell here, the next white cell is crossing one of the thick borders, right? It cannot cross another thick border, right? So you cannot have white cells straight in a line crossing more than one thick border, right? So if you have a white cell here, a white cell here, this would have to be a black cell, and this can still be a white cell because from here, if from this side it is not yet crossed the second thick border. If it crosses the second thick border, it contradicts, right? So this will have to be shaded then, right? So this is what the puzzle rule says. You have to shade some cells in such a way that all the white cells are connected to each other. No two shaded cells are adjacent to each other. The number in the grid indicates, the number in the region indicates number of shaded cells in that region. If there is no number, any number of shaded cells can have. And the most important rule is that white cells in a straight line cannot cross more than one thick line, right? And with that we'll start solving this puzzle. So for the one, we'll always do this thing, right? You have only one cell in that one region, so that will be shaded. You have only zero, no cells will be shaded in the 0 region, so that is also done, right? So if you see the next logic, I would work out with the 4 here, right? The next logic would be the 4 because there are only two ways the 4 can be fulfilled. How to know that there are only two ways, right? So one of these two lines will be, one of these two cells will be shaded, right? One of these two, and these two. So whatever cell you shade on one of the possibilities, all the other cells will be shaded automatically. I mean to say, you will get the pattern automatically if you shade one possibility of the two, and the other is this one, right? So there are only two ways this 4 region can be shaded. If one is this one, and the other is that all the white cells, I mean to say. So either all the white cells will be shaded or all the black cells will be shaded. But the moment we shade all these that right now we have done currently, it will trap one of the white cells inside the grid. I mean to say, inside a closed area. That is not possible. According to the rule, all of the white cells in the grid will have to be connected to each other. So which means that the first one that we have done would be correct here, shading the other way around, right? That is right. And which means this will be unshaded, this will be unshaded. All the cells adjacent to a black cell will be unshaded, and all the white cells will have to come out to I mean to say, connect to all the other white cells in the grid. And now we'll continue solving further. Now let's see what can we do here. Okay, this one of these, okay, seems to be a good one. Oh, That's an excellent logic here. I can see something with the one regions here. Of course, so a very sharp logic here, designed by Shai, a really good one. So if you see the ones here, only one cell will be shaded in these 8 cells, and only one cell, I mean to say 7 cells, and only one cell will be shaded in these 8 cells, right? If you see deeply, out of these 5 cells, 1 2 3 4 5, one will have to be shaded. What happens if all of these are unshaded? You will have white cells stretching crossing across more than 2 thick lines, right? Which means that one of these cells out of these 5 will have to be shaded. The same logic works with one of these 6 cells as well. If these 6 cells are unshaded, you will have a stretch of white cells crossing more than 2 thick lines, which means that out of these 11 cells, 2 cells will be shaded, and which means that all the other cells of that one region will have to be unshaded. Awesome. That's an excellent piece of logic here. And with that, we'll shade this cell as well, right? Because if we shade both of these, unshade both of these, you will have white cells crossing more than 2 thick lines, 1 thick line I mean. Okay, so this is done. Okay, and now that is helping us continue further, because as I can see now, one of these, so at earlier we saw that one of these 6 cells will be unshaded, one of these 6 cells will be shaded, sorry, and now that has come down to 3 cells. If you see, one of these 3 cells will have to be shaded. If all of these 3 are unshaded, you'll again have a stretch of white cells crossing 2 thick lines, so these 2 will be unshaded, and one of these 3 cells will be shaded now, because for the one region, which means that we already deduced one of the 5 cells will be unshaded, shaded, and that has come down to one of these 3 cells, so both of these cells are unshaded. Nice. And now, which means this would have to be shaded. If you unshade this cell, you will have white cells crossing more than 2 thick borders, 1 thick border I mean. Okay. Okay, one more very good logic here is with this one here. I couldn't see anything further here, but this one would help you a bit, this one and the below one, because if you see here, you have 6 unshaded cells, I mean to say 2 columns that are totally unshaded in one of the regions, right? Till the end thick borders, all of these cells are unshaded, which means that both of these will not be shaded, I mean to say unshaded. I'm totally getting confused with the shading unshading wordings here. I'm extremely sorry. So one of these 2 cells will have to be shaded. Both cannot be unshaded. Both can be shaded, that is possible. But what happens here is, let me show you what will happen here. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Let's continue the puzzle. So what happens here? At least one of these cells will have to be shaded. Same way it works for this column as well. Both of these cannot be unshaded. Now if we shade both of these cells, both of these becomes unshaded, and then you have a stretch of white cells crossing 1 thick border, which means that one of the 2 cells will be shaded and one of these 2 cells will be shaded. So whatever you do, one of these 2 cells will be shaded and one of these 2 cells will be shaded, which directly unshades all of these 6 cells in this one region, right? Excellent piece of logic here, that actually shades this cell because of the thick border rule. Okay. It shades this cell as well because of thick border rule again. If this is unshaded, you'll have thick borders crossing more than 1 thick border, so that is shaded here. And okay, now that gives you a very good logic here. If you see here, if I unshade this cell, you'll have a stretch of white cells crossing more than 1 thick line, so this will be shaded here, and which means that now this will be shaded again for the column here. Same thick border logic, that means this will be shaded and all of these will be unshaded. Nice. And that again actually gives you this cell as shaded and this cell as shaded. Same logic, thick border logic, right? Nice, very good actually. So this becomes unshaded because the white cell has to come out, and that shades this cell. Again the thick border logic, and that shades this cell. The logic that we deduced, that one of these two cells and one of these two cells will be shaded. That shades this cell as well, and this cell, because white cell has to come out. Easy. Okay, I cannot shade this cell because what happens here is that you won't have enough cells to be shaded in the 3 region, right? Not possible. So this cell will be unshaded. Okay, again this cell will be shaded because of the thick border rule here, and this cell will be shaded again because of the thick border rule. That's nice. Okay, anything else? Okay, let us see. Okay, same way, this also will have to be shaded because of the thick border rule, and this will be shaded because of the thick border rule in the row, and which means that now you have only one possibility to shade the 3 region, right? Nice. This not necessary, will have to be shaded here. Unshaded or shaded, anything. This is unshaded, that shades this cell and unshades both of these cells, right? Thick border rule again, and let us see, and this will be shaded now. This has to come out, and this part actually, so this part of unshaded cell has to come out this way, and which shades this cell because of the thick border rule again. Okay, this will be shaded, again the thick border rule in the helping in the row here. Okay, this seems to be a very good puzzle actually. All the possible logics that we can see in a Heya-Vake puzzle can be seen here in this puzzle. And okay, so this will have to be shaded, this will have to be shaded because of the thick border rule again. So we'll have to look out for all the possibilities for the thick border rule. Same way these two will have to be shaded, thick border rule in the columns, right? And that shades this cell because of the thick border rule in the row. Unshade this cell, and this will have to be shaded because of the thick border rule in the column. Nice. And now the bottom left will have to have something very fishy, I think. Okay, there's an easy one, easy logic guys, that's a really good one. One of these two cells will have to be shaded, right? Both cannot be unshaded because the thick border rule will contradict. The white cell stretches still across more than one thick border. So one of these two cells will be shaded. Second cell is already shaded, so all the other cells will have to be unshaded. That shades this cell. Okay. Oh, that's a good piece of logic guys, that's a really good piece of logic. What happens if we unshade this cell? We'll have to shade this and this as well because of the thick border rule in this bottom corner, I mean to say bottom corner, and that actually closes the white area at the bottom left. So which means that this will be shaded and both of these will be unshaded, and this will be shaded because of the thick border rule now in the column. So this will be unshaded. That's excellent, that is excellent. So we have solved nearly 70% of the puzzle, and only the 30% is remaining. Let's see if we can complete this easily. Okay. Okay, I suspect something should be okay. What happens if I shade this cell? That seems to be really good. All of these will be unshaded, right? Because of the white cell connecting area logic, and this also will have to be shaded because of the thick border rule, and then you contradict, or maybe you just close one of the white areas inside black cells, right? So this will have to be unshaded. That shades this cell, unshades this cell. If I shade this cell, I have to shade this cell as well. That actually has two shaded cells in the one clue region. Wow, that is awesome. So this will be unshaded, this will be shaded, and this will be unshaded. This also will be unshaded. and this will be shaded now. Thick border rule across row here. This will be shaded, so both of these will be unshaded. Okay, so now it has to be, oh, that's a very good logic here, but I'm not sure if that is helping. Oh, that is helping, guys. Excellent logic. So if you see now this one, what happens if you unshade all of these 6 cells? The moment you unshade all of these 6 cells, both of these will have to be shaded because of the thick border rule across columns. Both of these cannot be unshaded, and any one of these also cannot be unshaded, so both of these will have to be shaded. That is of course not possible. Two rules are contradicting. A region having more than 2 shaded cells in a one cell region, I mean to say one clue region having 2 shaded cells, and both of these are touching each other, which means that there has to be a shaded cell out, one shaded cell out of these 6 cells, and that unshades both of these cells, shade these cells. Wow, awesome. This unshades this cell as well. Anything that you are missing again? Okay, again the same logic here, but I'm not sure if that is again helping us, because if you see the ones here, 2 ones, all of these 4 cells cannot be unshaded. That actually has contradicts the thick border rule, and all of these also cannot be unshaded because that has the thick border rule, which means that you'll have 2 cells shaded in these 10 cells, and all of these will have to be unshaded. Okay, shade this, I'll have to unshade this. That doesn't contradict much here. Excuse me. Okay, so what are we missing? We should be missing something simple here, guys. I'm not sure what are we missing here, but there should be something simple that we are missing. One of these 2 cells will have to be shaded. Both of these can still be unshaded. Okay, okay, can all of these be unshaded? Again you will contradict the thick border rule, and both of these will have to be shaded. Not possible. So one of these 3 cells will be shaded, and that unshades both of these cells. The same can be done here? No, that is totally not possible here. One of these will have to be shaded, and no, come on guys, what are we missing? So one of these again, and if we shade, if this is shaded, this will be unshaded, this will be shaded, right, and this will be shaded. That isn't giving much here because there is no contradiction here happening, and we shade this, gets unshaded, and this gets unshaded. Again, no contradiction happening. Okay, so there has to be something that we are missing. Oh no, because if you shade this, both of these will be unshaded, and again nothing is happening here, right? If we unshade this, one of the 2 cells will have to be shaded. Okay, if this is shaded, this will be shaded and this will be shaded, right? No, I don't see anything here contradicting the rule. So maybe we are not seeing the perfect logic here that we need to see. One of these three cells, one of these two cells, right? So can both of these be shaded? Possible, right? That is possible, but okay. Let us see what we are missing, guys. This seems to be a, at the end, this seems to be a tricky one, or maybe I'm missing some simple deductions that excuse me, that I'm unable to see it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, guys, come on, this was simple. I missed it. Oh, that is very bad actually. So one of these three cells will have to be shaded, right? All of these cannot be unshaded because you'll have white cells stretching across two thick borders, right? One thick border. So which means all of these will be unshaded. That shades this cell, unshades this cell, unshades this cell. And okay, that shades this cell as well. That was simple, guys. That we missed it. That was really easy. And one of these two cells will be shaded. Okay, one of these two cells will be shaded, right? And if we shade this and shade this and shade this, nothing happens. Okay, this becomes shaded because of the thick border rule. This becomes shaded because of the thick border rule, and this becomes shaded because of the thick border rule in column. That shades this cell and unshades both of these cells. Okay, that is done. That shades this cell and unshades both of these cells because of the white cell connecting rule. That shades this cell because of the thick border rule again, and that shades this cell, unshades this cell, shades this cell. Excellent. And that shades this cell because of the thick border rule here, and this cell becomes shaded now. Wow, that was a really easy logic that we missed. We have seen a very few difficult narrow logics, but that was a really easy one that we have missed. But it was an excellent puzzle by the author. I really thank the author for such a wonderful puzzle. I really enjoyed solving this puzzle, and I really thank our viewers to request for a video, and we really look forward to your subscription if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. Thank you.